What's going on, guys? My name is Matt with Carolina Coops, and today I'm not only going to show you the most beautiful coop in the world, I'm going to introduce you to a customer of ours. Her name is Beth, and we're going to talk about how this coop is going to make Beth's life so much easier.
Hey, Matt.
Hi, Beth. How are you doing today?
So excited.
Awesome. We are very excited for you as well, because today not only are we going to go around your chicken coop finally.
Yay.
I know you've been waiting a long time for this. You mentioned to me in the very, very beginning that you are a very busy woman.
Yes, sir.
You love your chickens, and we're going to go over the things that I hope that we are going to deliver with this chicken coop to make your life easier. So first things first, from the outside looking in, what do you think of this beautiful chicken coop right now?
It is truly amazing. Beyond my expectations. It's everything that I hoped it would be and more.
Oh, I appreciate that. One of the things I would love to know is what's something that really surprised you that you weren't expecting about this chicken coop?
Honestly, the incredible details that you guys put into it as far as craftsmanship. I had no idea how beautiful that you guys were going to do the woodworking, and they were out here finishing it and working on it for 4 weeks. It was pretty amazing as it was being erected.
I can't thank you enough for pointing that out. But what I really want to highlight in today's video is the details that I want you to realize that makes our coops so easy. So many people out there, and I see it all the time. Yeah, you can make a coop look beautiful. What we do is not only make it look beautiful, it is very, very functional. And again, today we are going to highlight how Beth is extremely busy, and we're going to make keeping chickens so easy. I actually hope we don't make it too easy for you. How's that sound?
That sounds great.
Awesome. So first things first, what's going to really make your life so much easier? The sheer size.
Yeah.
I cannot emphasize enough. Size matters, folks. When it comes to a chicken coop, size is everything, especially if you're not free ranging every day. And you're going to really love it when you get to walk inside your run. You were talking about how, you can't really walk inside the run of your existing chicken coop. Your chicken coop run is so nice and tall. You're going to absolutely love that. Another thing that's going to make your life so easy to keep your mind at peace, and you talked about it, and honestly, it's probably one of the most important things about having chickens. You've got to keep your chickens cooler in the summer, and in the winter, you just block the wind chill. And that's the beautiful part about our windows. When we talk about size, yes, you're giving chickens a lot of space, but look at how much room you have when it comes inside the hen house, that you have lots of room for air. I like to refer to it. It's not this little tiny box that can heat up really, really quickly. It's this big area, gives you room for that. It kind of makes the temperature not rise as quickly, but more importantly, we have all that hot air that can escape out through the top of the coop, giving you that chimney effect. And that helps. That's part of the secret about keeping your hen house cool, like you were talking about when you came to visit us.
I saw it in person. I mean, I was able to witness it.
Yes.
I came that day from having a coop that was 120 degrees inside to you guys opening the doors, and it was 95 degrees.
Yeah, it was hot that day.
It had to have been less than 90 inside your coop.
Oh, absolutely.
I couldn't believe the difference.
It's just that simple. Metal roof, lots of room. Let the hen house breathe.
And you had a cupola on it, and I like everything. There was a little breeze, and I was like, oh, this is heaven.
Now, when it does come to the windows, during the winter time, you don't have to worry about temperature. Chickens do perfectly fine in cold temperatures. It's the cold wind chill that we got to make sure we can close off those windows. So we make it so that it's just super easy, so that you can just pop a dowel in like that. And you have different levels of how far out your window can come.
Keep them opened all the time?
For the most part, yes, because it just doesn't get that cold. It's the wind chill that you have to worry about, not so much the cold temperature. If you had these windows out right now and you got a sideways rainstorm and you're at work, you're going, oh my gosh, my girls, don't worry about that. If a little bit of rain goes in sideways, it's not going to hurt it. And the number one reason is because the quality of our materials are so good, they're not going to just disintegrate. And actually, with that said, guys, look at this coop right now. Look at all the trim and the siding. This is what we call board and batten style. ACRE, ACRE, ACRE. I cannot say it enough how wonderful this material is. Technically, we don't have to paint it. We don't have to stain it. It will never rot. It can just get soaking wet and you never have to worry about it. And the entire bones of this coop is all that beautiful Douglas fir that actually does have natural rot resistant properties to it. So if you had a lot of water constantly, that'd be different, but you will not have that here. If you have a little bit of sideways rain get in, I would not stress over that at all. I don't want you to think you got to come running home to shut your windows.
Okay.
This was your idea. And Evan just figured out how to make it happen. I love it.
I mean, it's beautiful, but it's also very functional.
Yes.
Because we get heavy rains here sometimes in North Carolina, and that way I can be out here and not have to worry. I have a little bit of a transition instead of running out into the pouring down rain.
Absolutely. So fully functional and beautiful.
It's beautiful.
I have a feeling we're going to be doing a lot of these. And case in point, we didn't come up with this idea. A customer did. And that's the beauty of working with Carolina Coops, is a lot of our features and functions that people absolutely love wasn't really our idea. We just had to figure out how to make it happen. Even like the Dutch door I was just talking about, there was a customer a couple years ago that said, why don't you put your same functional windows in the top half of the Dutch door? And I was like, oh my gosh, that's genius. Let's continue to walk around this way if we could. Now, we are down low. We're gonna get a sidewalk in here and we'll be like up here and everything will be a normal height. Here's your egg hutch.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that beautiful?
Wow.
It is so easy to have access to your eggs. We don't have that flip up roof like you do on your egg hutch. So what you'll notice is if you come here to collect eggs and you drop down this door, if you got a hen in there, whether she's laying an egg or she's broody, you won't freak her out. Here is where the design of your coop really started to take shape. And we have a lot of storage with your chicken coop. So right here, if we open this up, we're just gonna open up this door right here.
Just unless
there's a barrel bolt right there.
Wow.
So you have a lot of storage. You're really adamant about storage. How is storage now going to make your life so much easier having chickens compared to what you have been doing?
Well, I like to have everything put away. And again, because my daughter's a little clumsy, she has mild cerebral palsy, she trips on things easily. So if we had a rake out here all the time and buckets, I want to be able to put them somewhere. So right now with my existing coop, I have to go get them to bring them out to my coop to use them, and then we have to go put them back. So this is the perfect solution for storage.
You just throw them right in there.
Super excited about it.
You have a giant cavity underneath your hen house to use for, your rakes, your shovels, anything you want to put underneath there. Absolutely awesome. And it doesn't get any easier than that.
Great design.
Yes. So we'll just shut these up. And again, there's that little barrel bolt in there. Same thing, very simple, just a little gate latch there.
And the craftsmanship, I have to say it again, it's just amazing.
Thank you.
It really is. I mean, all the lines match up.
Yes, thank you. That starts with Evan's design. Exactly. And then these guys came out, they put in all the trim. Yes, the lines line up all the way down. And this beautiful ACRE will never rot. There's no knots in it, so it won't bleed through. The bugs want nothing to do with it.
Amazing.
And also too, this is, we'll talk about this here in a little bit. This is actually not a paint. This is a solid acrylic stain.
Okay.
So it just bonds a lot better with the material, and there's a lot less maintenance with the solid acrylic stain.
How often do you think I'll have to restain it?
Every situation's different.
Okay.
Gosh, as far as maintenance, never. Because the point to a stain or paint is a lot of times to protect the material. Because we don't have to worry about protecting ACRE, you don't have to. The only time you should ever have to paint this, honestly, is if you ever want to change the color. And you were actually asking me last week about power washing. Yeah. You can absolutely come in here, power wash it. Don't, water could cut stone if it had to, but or even cut metal, but just a light power wash, should you want to get dirt off of it.
Okay, good.
That won't be a problem at all.
Great.
Do you want to go ahead and do the honors, pop the hood here?
Oh my gosh. Wow. I think this is up here because this sidewalk will be a lot higher. Wow. So these open all the way?
All the way, 180 degrees.
Wow.
Okay. And then you have a barrel bolt right there to your left.
Okay.
I got one right here in front of me. We're going to drop this down.
So is this ACRE on here?
This is all ACRE. This is what the ACRE looks like without it being painted.
It's pretty too. It looks good.
Thank you. I agree. Look at the size of your hen house.
Wow.
This is like a giant hotel. And you got
it truly is. And that's one thing I forgot to mention to you. One of the reasons I was looking at upgrading my coop, because some of my chickens who were lower on the totem pole were starting to get picked on. And I couldn't figure out when it was happening because I never saw it happening. But I talked to my vet about it and she said it's probably happening at night.
Yes.
Because they don't have enough room on the roosting bars.
Almost can guarantee it.
I had no idea. Yeah. And I only have a 4x4 coop, and when it was the way it was advertised, they told me I could fit up to 24 chickens in that coop.
You want 1 foot per hen on the roost bar. We have 30 feet of roosting bar space, so 30 chickens, but that's with the king size bed. I know a lot of people out there say, no, Matt, you're just trying to upsell people. No, I'm not. Can you get away with 8 inches? Yes, but that's just kind of cramming it. You're asking for trouble if you overload your chicken coop.
No, I'm so excited to get my girls in here. They're just...
Yeah, they're gonna absolutely love it. And then the other thing too about making sure you don't overload your chicken coop is this deep litter system. You just told us how with 4 inches of hemp in a 4x4 box, how you haven't cleaned it out in I think you said like 6 months?
About 6 months, but it's ready. Like I need to clean it out.
It doesn't even smell. And so I know sometimes psychologically you see all the chicken tribes, you're like, I got to clean it out. If it doesn't smell, you don't have to. But here you're gonna have 12 inches of deep litter. You can go a very long time without ever having to clean out your hen house. There's no bending over, drop down the deep litter door, pulling sweeping motion, and away you go.
That's so great, I can't wait.
So I installed your rain barrel, your water system, your gutter, and
I don't have to carry this?
Oh, and I even have water in here right now. Isn't that awesome? So I want to show you some things. Here's how this is going to make your life so easy. You got 50 gallons of water, you're collecting the rainwater, and it should, in theory, always stay full. Should we go through a major drought? Yes, just bring your hose over like I did yesterday, top it off, you're good to go. You can have a dedicated water line come out here with a hydrant and just fill from that way so you're not pulling the hose all the way out. But it works so easily, and you would not believe how much water you can get off of even a smaller roof like ours on the chicken coop.
Carolina. No more spilling water at 8:30 at night all over myself.
Oh, not only that, let's say when you do have to clean out your rain barrel, you can easily remove your screen right there.
Wow, cool.
And then this whole thing comes off. People don't normally have.
Is this thing? Oh, okay.
That's your de-icer.
That's easy.
And there's a little snap right there. Okay, so this comes out.
Oh, wow.
And actually, I'll just take that.
Okay.
So we're just gonna drop that right there. So your lid comes out completely. Should you ever have to do a major cleaning on your rain barrel, by removing this makes it so much easier. Tell me again, walk me through again what you've been doing every single day, or maybe, you mentioned the naughty chickens, again, what you're doing now and how this is gonna make water chores for your chickens so much easier.
Well, I mean, there's so much to it. Every day I check and make sure my water has water in it and it's not filthy. And every 4 or 5 days, sometimes less than that, I have to change it. And then I got to unhook it from where it's at and haul it into the house where I have a sink and fill it. I clean it out and fill it to the max, and then so carefully carry it outside. Carefully turn it upside down and carefully rehook it, because at least 80% of the time that I do that, the bottom comes off and I have to start over again.
It's just literally a set and forget it system. We have just a regular run door here, so we got a quick entry point to be able to go into that run and gain access. But this door is
really, it's finished. This is great.
Yeah, we put all the furring strips around the screen, which is now going to become the norm for all our Craftsman Coops. Here's the new chicken guard all-in-one. I love this door.
Yeah.
We don't sell them anymore. We don't get paid for it. We are not responsible for build support. We do recommend this door because for the price, it's very, very reliable. Here's your Dutch door. Before we go inside, let me just show you. This is so nice. You just open up that barrel bolt, right?
Wow.
And let's say you just can't let your chickens free range and you want to come in here. You can just leave this bottom closed, throw the treats in there, throw your table scraps. So absolutely love it. I'll let you do the honors. Go ahead and go enjoy your new run that is, I think 8 foot tall at the peak.
Oh my gosh.
It's almost like double the height.
Stand in here.
I know, isn't that great?
Yeah.
So here's your run. It's 36 feet long, 10 foot wide. And one of the things right off the bat that you have done, this was your idea, not ours, that I promise you is gonna save you so much time and reduce your stress, is what did you put inside the run?
Well, I asked you, what are we going to put inside the run? And you said, well, the best thing to do is get really high quality dirt, something that's kind of like forest floor. And I went, hold on. We live on 90 acres and we have lots of forest. Can we just go dig up our forest floor? And you said, yes.
It was brilliant.
Yeah.
It was absolutely brilliant. Never thought about that, because we're always talking about, get some hardwood mulch, get some topsoil, dash it with some horse manure, make sure you got a little bit of grit in here in case your chickens can't free range. Now, the other thing is, it's warm today, it's sunny, How's it feel to be standing in here?
Really nice and cool in here.
Here's your forest canopy, the metal roof providing the shade. Your chickens are gonna love this.
Really,
you know, we're in the middle of the day now. You can see how the shade is rolling in, but yet even in the morning or in the late afternoon, if you're not free ranging, the chickens still have to have sun, and there'll be plenty of spots for them to go and get into the sun, plenty of spots for them to have a dust bath. So here's your water bar.
Wow, cool.
And I'm anticipating that this will build up a little bit more, but when it comes to the height of your nipples, it's actually ideal for your adult hens to be about beak height. So they're gonna come up here, they're gonna hit those stainless steel triggers, and they're gonna drink water. And you're gonna see that probably in about an hour when we start putting your chickens in here. And now, when I install this, I didn't drink my lunch, I promise you. It's purposely elevated towards the discharge end because your pump is not self-priming. So the air has to escape out through the high side, out through the discharge end, so that the pump will prime. We're gonna go inside your hen house. I'm gonna show you the inside of the feeder hopper. That's gonna save you so much time, not only when you have to fill your feeder, but how less now you'll have to fill your feeder hopper.
Wow.
But what's gonna happen is your chickens will come right up here and they're gonna stick their heads right through the feeder ports, and it's a gravity style feeder, and they'll get the feed. And what happens is this will reduce drag back, so you won't have a mess out here.
Okay.
And also it helps save you money, which also saves you time, because if you're not wasting food, you don't have to spend time to go buy it.
Sure.
All right, so money and time. Here's your ladder. Okay, chickens have no problem using the ladder. Give them time to learn this. I promise they'll learn it, but I know other people prefer a ramp. This is gonna be the dirtiest part of your coop.
I was just gonna say it's probably gonna get really poopy.
Yes. Now, here's your manual hen house door. So you have a little sliding latch right here, and you got a little eye hook over here, or an eyelid, I should say. And technically, until you have to clean it, you will never have to use that.
Cool.
All right, Beth, let's go inside your hen house.
No.
Now, this is one of the best parts about a Craftsman Coop, and that is you get to come inside. Let's say it's raining out, it's snowy, I don't know, whatever's going on, you get to get out of the elements. Also, kind of psychologically, you get to escape the outside world. And that's kind of how this whole idea came about in the first place, is the customer said, I want to be inside my hen house. I was like, why would you want to walk through your chicken poop and all that? And she said, no, it's my therapy, okay, from past trauma. And that's where Evan came up with this wonderful idea of, we're inside a shed area, but we're not inside the hen house, but there's your hen house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we can just open up these doors just like this. And then, you got a barrel bolt right there. And you can come in here, you're gonna get the same exact feeling of being inside your hen house, but not literally having to walk inside your hen house. So you have the luxury to have, you know, you could clean it out in here technically, not that I ever want you to, because I love that drop down deep litter door. You have these big giant drawers right here.
I'm super
so think about the time you're saving right now. You don't have to go walk all the way to your basement or wherever you're storing the hemp right now. It'll be right here. You pull it out, close that drawer, cut it open, and actually dump it inside your hen house, and you're done.
That's great.
So simple.
I'm excited. Let's get my girls in.
Yes, I'm ready to put your girls in. Can we finally put the girls in? Are we ready to put the girls in?
Come on. Let's go see your new house. Let's go see your new house. I love that. Look at that.
I hope it really helps you if you're on the fence thinking about getting chickens. It's just, I can't tell you, it's not hard. We make it so easy for you. And you don't always have to have a big giant coop like this. We have so many different coops, but the thing that we offer in all of our coops is all the benefits that even if you had a American coop, we would save you the same amount of time if you really think about it. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure you give us a thumbs up and add your questions and comments. There's so much content in this one.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. Sure, you go watch this video right now. I don't know what it is, but go watch it because it's awesome.